Now we're looking at troublesome verb pairs. This word, troublesome, means difficult or confusing. And we know that verbs are action words, and pairs are two things, like a pair of socks. So these are difficult verbs. Usually they're verbs that are easy to confuse. So we have four sets that we're looking at. Lie and lay. This one is perhaps the most confusing because you can see that the present tense for lay is the same as the past tense for lie, which is lay. Okay, so you can remember the difference between lay and lie because people lie, right? You can remember that sometimes, people do lie down in their bed. They might lie on the couch. They might lie on the floor. You can also remember this by people tell lies. And knowing that people tell lies can remember to use the word lie when you're talking about people. Whereas lay is used for things. Al lays a book here. I lay the papers on the desk. Things like that. Sit and set. So again, sit is used for people. Jeff sits there. And set is used for things. Okay, you can remember sit is used for people because it has an I, and I am a person. Rise and raise. Rise and raise can be a little bit confusing. You use rise if something needs help. You use raise if something elevates. Sorry, I said that opposite. You use raise if it needs help. So, Faye raises the flag. The flag can't raise itself, it needs the help of Faye. Whereas rise is something that can rise by itself. We rise at 8 o'clock. So we don't need help, usually, for people to help us get up. Sometimes we do, if we miss the alarm. But you can remember rise can do it on its own because I am independent and I is in rise. Whereas raise can't do things by itself, right? Faye raises the flag needs her help. And we know this because I is not alone, it has an A with it. So maybe that trick can help you remember the difference between rise and raise. Last, we have leave and let. So leave is when you go away from something, right? Leave the bike here. You left your bag in the hall. You left your pencil at home. Things like that. Let is to allow. Remember? Miss Amanda, let me go to the bathroom. Yes. So down at the bottom, we're going to underline the correct verb. So the school leaves both boys and girls try out for the baseball team. So we can think about this. The school lets both boys and girls, so it allows both boys and girls. That makes sense. The school leaves both boys and girls. Well, we know the school can't move, so it's not going to be leave. So we can underline, lets. Okay, next, don't let leave your camera in a hot place for too long. So don't allow your camera in a hot place for too long. That doesn't make sense. Don't leave your camera in a hot place for too long. Makes more sense. Don't go away from your camera, right? Number 3, you had better leave the traffic clear before you try to cross the highway. One time I tried to cross the ring road by foot and it was a bad idea. I did not let or allow the traffic to go away. Number 4, I'm going to read it and then I want you to pause and answer on your own. Again, think of what clues help you answer whether it's sit or set. Remember, sit has I, so it's for people, and set is for things. No one may set in the bleachers during band practice. Mark your answer. Did you say did you say sit? That's correct because it says no one, which means people. Okay. Number 5, we usually set on the porch steps and talk about the news of the day. So think of your context clue and think of which verb is more appropriate. Again, did you say sit? Good job. Because it says we, and we know that people are we's, the answer is sit. Number 6. The cat laid in front of the fire all afternoon. Remember, this is the confusing one where the present and past tense are the same. So we want to think about which is the present tense that we want. Do we want a cat who is a person, which would be lie? I consider cats people. They're animals, but they're still living creatures. Or do we want the cat is a thing, something that's not alive, like a book? Well, we know that cats are alive, so we're going to use lie. So which verb, lay or laid, is the past tense of lie? Did you say lay? Good. Right. So I would like you to finish 7 through 12 for homework, and we'll look at it tomorrow. Okay, thanks for watching.